What is going on, everyone? My name is Ethan and welcome back here to some more Marvel Contest of Champions. Now, the new event quest has been released and actually cannot wait to start playing through all of this. I've already done a bit, as you can see. I'm going to do what I did with the Howard and Hyperion's event quest, where for the first 3 episodes I sort of did the first run of every sort of new mission or new quest, should I say. And in the last 3 videos, due to technical terms, I had to rerun the same like the last 3 ones, but instead of doing the first sort of attempt, it was the last one. And I think overall the last ones I preferred to do a lot more, because of the fact you run the last quest, you then get all of the rewards, which is pretty sweet, and that's what this event quest is all about. You want to see what the rewards are, you want to get those nice juicy shards, that the title. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this series as well, is instead of doing the first run through of every quest, I'm going to be doing the last one. In turn, at the end of every quest, we will see the 100% rewards, and then at the end of the second quest of whatever chapter we're on, we will then get the 100% rewards for that chapter. And I think that's probably a little bit better than doing just the first the first run of the quest. So yeah, without a little disclaimer out the way and done with, let's get right into the quest. Yeah, so we're going to start kick things off here with 8 AM sharp. We've got Hulk as the boss. Now, we're going to not use 4 stars, we're going to use 3 stars, because who likes to use 4 stars on heroic, you know? I might do to save time, but when I'm recording, I'm going to obviously challenge myself, so let's go here to 3 stars. Now, I've been trying to up my 3 stars and get my max 3 stars as much as possible, and I think at the moment I've done a pretty good job. We've got a couple new additions to the 3-star max. We've got Quake, we've got Crossbones. Who else? I think we've got another person as well, but I'm not going to be running, you know, Scarlet Witch Crit Team or any of the characters, hopefully, if I can remember correctly, from the Howard and Hyperion's event quest. So we're going to be sort of using some different characters this time around. We're going to kick things off here by using Quake. Excuse me. We're going to use Mordo. Very nice. We're going to use Crossbones. I believe I've already used Civil Warrior. Let's see here. Let's use... We'll use Ultron. How about that? Obviously, I did want to... if I could get Dr. Voodoo to max, I probably would have used Dr. Voodoo instead of Mordo. Let's see here. Hyperion, if he was maxed, I would have done him. Beast, I've also got Nightcrawler that I pulled recently as well. There we go, there's Nightcrawler. Unfortunately, though, they're not maxed out. I do plan on doing them all, obviously, because I've got so many 3 stars that just aren't maxed out, and most of these are just rank 1 level 10, which is pretty shameful, to be fair. Right, so we've got Science, we've got Mystic, we've got Skill, we've got Tech, and should we go Cosmic? Should we go Gamora? Let's go Gamora, why not? Alright, there we go. This is our team, guys. This is our team, gonna run us through here. It's gonna be all smooth as a baby's bottom. But yeah, we'll get cracking things on underway here. And you can see, I was actually a little bit unknowing because I looked at the whole event quest and there's 4 chapters. So it's either like, I was thinking, oh god, Kabam really wants us to spend units on reveals, which is probably what I'll do, because I probably want to do some of these few videos today, get them out of the way and done with. Then looking at them, like, this is the first one, it only requires 2 run-throughs. So overall, I don't think it's too bad. I think I'm on chapter 3 at the moment, and I think they require like 3 run-throughs at the moment, so it's nothing too difficult. I think they're all relatively short. I think that's why they've compensated for adding an extra chapter to the event quest. So it's not too bad. I mean, it's more rewards. I think you get another PHC crystal and more shards out of it, which is what we all like to see. As you can see there as well, I am got myself a new mastery. We're going to try and spin things up a little bit here, and I'm going to invest in the suicide masteries. Now, I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't want to be rambling about this too long in this video, because I'm going to do another video talking about my masteries and what I plan on doing, etc. Because I want to get the most out of my PI and try and get, you know, pretty like real high prestige for alliance quests, etc. When I start duplicating those 5 stars, that would be really awesome. But yeah, I've decided I want to go through the suicide masteries because I've never actually used them. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea because of the fact you lose health. At the moment, I do have willpower maxed out. Well, a little bit of lag going on there. And I've only got 1 level of deep... No, not deep runes. What was it? So either liquid courage or it's the other one. We'll have a look in a second, I think. But I've only got 1 point invested in either of those two. So out of the 6, I've only got 1 point, which is why at the moment I'm not actually losing health, because willpower is able to regen that health back to me. But obviously when we start investing all the points in it, it probably won't be another case of that matter. And plus the fact I've also got recoil, so every time I do a special attack I lose a little bit of health as well. But overall I am enjoying it. I am enjoying the nice increase of attack damage that we do. It certainly makes the arena go a little bit quicker, which is what it's all about. You just want to go quick through those arena fights, not spend too long, and get as many points as possible. So there was Iron Fist. Iron Fist is nicely done and dusted. Up next now is Thor, and we'll go Mordo, yeah. We'll keep with the class advantage. I'm not going to try and challenge myself too much, because I've yet to see even what the final chapter looks like in terms of bosses or difficulty. Right, you're gonna... There we go. I was almost gonna think like, oh man, I'm gonna get hit by that heavy attack. Oh no, he stunned me. The stunneroos. But there we go. That's why you go with Mordo with Thor, because he stuns you by his special attack, goes to hit you, you just evade and put that degen on, which is pretty darn handy if you ask me. Pretty darn handy. Alright. Who's up next? It looks like a skill. No, science. Can I see that correctly? I can, yes. Luke Cage. Oh. Love that little bit of Crossbones can't handle. I have actually grown to love Crossbones. I was a bit and ahhing to begin with. And then I pulled him as a 4-star. Because I went to do him in the arena, but I didn't grind enough. And I didn't have the time. So I was just like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to leave it. And sort of just miss out on this time. But I then pulled a Crossbones from a 4-star crystal, and I was like, oh, okay, well that sort of plays out well, because I didn't grind for him, so in theory I've now got him, which is all good. And I didn't touch him for ages. Then I took him to rank 3, and then obviously I played with him a lot. I thought it was sort of testing. I was like, okay, let's test out Crossbones, let's take him in, so you know, a few quests and just see how he acts. And I have to say, guys, Crossbones is up there with one of my top favourite champions. I'm not even kidding you. I love Crossbones now. His Fury stacks so much damage. Absolutely insane. I love the look. I love the feel of him. And overall, I think he's a great champion in the contest. If I can... Cyclops, please. Come on. You going to do thing? But yeah, so he's definitely up there with my top contenders of my favourite champions of all time. In Marvel Contest of Champions at this time, should I say. That might change later down the line if they add new champions in. Obviously, Gwenpool, if you don't know about it, the one thing I love about Gwenpool at the moment is her blocking. I don't want to give too much away, but if you guys haven't seen a video of it, I would recommend going and watch a video before I talk about it. But when she blocks, she holds a stuffed toy as the collector. It's pretty awesome, I have to see. I saw it, I was like, what is this? God, first Howard the Duck, now this. Is this turned into like a gimmick game? Like, what is going on? But no, seriously, like I found it really enjoyable, and I was like, oh, that's a nice little touch she's got there. And I thought that was a pretty good thing, and made me laugh, made me chuckle. So, but looks like it's just Hulk left. Crossbones will be no problem for this guy at all. We're about to take him down without a problem. Alright, Crossbones. Should we stack the Fury and then just unleash hell? I think that sounds like a good plan. It sounds like a very good plan to me. Right. So do that. Can I swipe back? There we go. Do not you do your heavy... No, you did your heavy attack. No! Hulk, please. There we go. Unleash the damage. Get that stun on there right now. KO? Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Crossbones for the win. Gotta love him. Fury stacks so much damage. It's awesome. It's the best thing in the world. But there we go. That looks like 8 AM sharp. 100% explored. I don't want to be doing that. We got 5 units and 150 shards. So definitely worth it, guys, if you want it. But we'll go back to quests right now. And I'll quickly show you the rewards of the heroic event, and then hopefully when we get this pretty much all done, I can do the master mode. I did master mode for Howard and Hyperion. I just didn't have time to record it, which was a bit of a shame. So it looked like exactly all the same. Now, normally this would be the last chapter, but instead they've got chapter 4, which you get a PHC in every single chapter for 100% in it, which looks pretty nice. Not sure about normal. Let's have a look. Old Man Logan there. No, you don't. You get some 3-star shards though, which is pretty nice. And then for Master, do you get the same? You get roughly the same with some additional tier 4 class fragment crystals. Let's have a look. Is it all going to be... Oh, it looks like you can rack up a lot of 3-star crystals. Looks probably about 3 or 4, all in all. But, yeah, very nice. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to wrap the video up there. Chapter 1, 8 AM sharp is 100%. When we come back, we will do lunch break with Gwenpool as the boss. Really, really excited to show you guys her. But, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. It is very, very much appreciative. And I will see you all in the next one. So take care, have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.